I'm Leonard Riggs Jr., and I'm doing a quick third episode of my podcast, and it is December 7th, 2022, Pearl Harbor Day. Let's not forget Pearl Harbor and the sadness that it brought to our country and the loss of lives and the way it changed life. It should never be forgotten. But I want to talk about Christmas some more and my feelings about the holiday and some of the misgivings that people have for whatever reason. I personally love this holiday. I was born December 21st, and I feel like I'm part of the holiday because of that. In my world, anyway. But it made me always really, really love this holiday. And I love the music, as I've stated. I love the movies, the atmosphere, the lights. It's just a month of joy in an otherwise bleak time of year. And I think that alone would be reason to love it, because January is kind of dark and dreary, but December is full of lights and music and still good cheer from a lot of people. As a Christian, the holiday is, of course, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ and the wonderful story of Mary and Joseph and the manger and the baby Jesus and the wise men and the angels. Again, we've all heard the stories if you were raised in a Christian household, as I was. And for me, in my household, that is the reason for the season. But also, Christmas represents the gathering of family and goodwill and doing good deeds for people, and it's all wonderful. It's nothing negative there. I think the horribleness of the holiday comes with money and lack of, and people being left out because they have no family, and or maybe you had a falling out with your family. All that can decrease the joy of this holiday season. It makes it harder. And someone always says, just treat it as another day. But it's not. And there's no way you can. It's too strong of a tradition for everybody. Love it or hate it. It's there. Even agnostic people or whatever probably still celebrate the holiday. And I know they do, but they just like it as a holiday. Christmas should never be looked at as a negative thing. It's hard to find the good in things, but I always think if you're feeling bad about yourself or your life, do something nice for somebody. You know, just get out there and volunteer in your community or give to the poor. Just do something, you know. Make yourself feel better, make others feel better, and make it a tradition to be good, not just at Christmas, but all year round, but really, especially at Christmas. That's what I think people should do. Don't give in to your bad feelings. So it's more psychological and a state of mind you have to put yourself in. It's all right to be sad, but it's not all right to wallow in it. You should try to get out of it. That's just the way I see it, anyway. I've actually said this before. It's almost trendy not to like Christmas and Christmas music. I worry that 100 years from now that the traditions will stop, that people will become blasé towards the whole thing. We live in a time where everybody's buried in their cell phones and computers and what have you, and people are not interacting. And that loss of human interaction could possibly stop traditions, because Christmas is one big interaction. But I'm so glad I lived in a time when we still celebrate, even though things have changed and the world is bleak. But the world has always been bleak. It's always been good. It's always been just life. There's good and bad. I was talking about World War II and the Pearl Harbor. Could you imagine what life felt like then when that happened right at Christmas time? How everybody felt in the country. And what about any disaster or whatever? It's just life. And things aren't worse or better. It's just really how things go. So don't give yourself a reason to say things are so bad we can't celebrate. Because things can be so bad that you should celebrate. We're still here, aren't we? We still have life, and we still need to live it. And we still need to pass on traditions, and this is a good one. So I hope it never goes away, even after I'm long gone. I guess I need to quit podcasting and get busy. I was in the process of getting my Christmas tree up today. We are 1 week in December already. I've spent a good deal of the day podcasting. It's my only day off for a few days, and I just needed some me time, and I thought I'd share my thoughts on Christmas with you, and thank you for listening all the way through. I hope, if you were having problems, I hope I helped you think some things out. Thank you for listening, and hope you follow if you haven't followed already. And I plan to podcast whenever I damn well feel like it. So, again, thank you. And if I don't podcast before Christmas, you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I more than likely will podcast again because I'm really enjoying this. Whenever. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time this Christmas.